Alright, I'm going to do this real quick because I gotta go to bed and I'm just so lazy. Yeah, so anyways, Christian Horner is leaving. He's actually left last week. Red Bull. Um, First of all, that's crazy to say that 20 years ago he started his own team called Red Bull Company, and obviously now it's made as a Red Bull that actually revolutionized Red Bull into this 8 world championships, maybe 6 actually. I don't know. Let me check. Oh yeah, oh yeah, 6 constructors world championships, 8 constructors world championships. It was on 2010 and then 2011. That is crazy to be considered over there. And in 2021, of course, it was about Mercedes. In 2024, we made a no one, right? If you had 2, right, then you have 6 by then, right? And those all started over there in digital my sites, and those were in Baywatch, but no, still directed. No. I know that's gotta be mental thing ever when they started with Cosworth, Jaguars Racing, and we put on sale, and then basically a young guy named Christan Horner decided that no, he wants to start the building. It was something, and then after all, it was the growth that happened, right? And then they hired Adrian Newey for about 20 years, man. 20 years, this guy's been charged, right? After all the allegations, after all the Max Verstappen wins, after all Danny Viet, after all Danny Ricciardo, this man single-handedly was the face of this company of the Red Bull era, and the whole my era was always this man. It was always Christian Horner. Every single time. It's always happened. Every time. And now it's gonna go. And now he's gone. And because of that, because of the allegations, I think and also Verstappen's leaving. I mean, he's been reported that he's going to Mercedes, and he's going to replace George Russell, or maybe you mean, but I don't know him. But George Russell's is expiring this year's contract. So yeah, I don't know. Whatever I see, right? Maybe next video we'll talk about Cadillac. Because let's be honest, Cadillac been making moves under Sergio Perez and Valtteri Bottas, right? Sergio Perez, what's my mind? It's getting linked, so we'll talk about it another time, right? But I won't get this video out of the way because otherwise I can't make a video, right? That is mental to say that, right? That you think that he's going to build something out there, right? And it was all started when Mark Webber was hired, right? And Sebastian Vettel came in afterwards, right? We had an amazing, impressive in Toro Rosso. Only had a win in Monza Grand Prix. And then after the closing races, it was doing flying super job. 2009 was a little offy. I mean, he crashed into someone that I think it was crashed into several corners at the Australian Grand Prix. And then he had a few wins to buckle up, and he finished second to Broad GP with his sense of abandon Rubens Barrichello, and then 2010 was when Super Vettel was actually starting to come alive, and Webber was just his lackey. Until today, that was actually one of the best second driver speed ever, and afterwards, that's when he left Red Bull, and now he's downgraded. Red Bull's gone to shit about 3 years, but after Verstappen came in, obviously had all development, then that's when the new Vettel in, Verstappen, right? And that's when after 2021, and he was running about a few times, but 2021 it was just the first season, and since then allowed him to kick off the 22-23 spark, and then 24, he was doing fine, but what kind of came to the light But then what about the second driver? Yeah, I mean, Sergio Perez was probably the best second driver, because I mean, second driver, all he has to do is he just has to back up the points. He doesn't have to beat Max Verstappen, but he has to get closer in terms of the points, get closer within the gaps in every race. And Perez has done the best for 2024. You know, he was just struggling, and with Lawson and Sonoda's reported that they're not going to extend his contract, but they're going to actually see him out the rest of the season, which is now he's got more time to actually make up the points, and hopefully maybe they can salvage some points, and then maybe then they can finish second to McLaren, because McLaren is just already impressive. He really knows what the future of races is going to be out there to all of us, right? In that kind of way as well. Okay, I'm up for. You know what the craziest thing is, right? Oh, by the way, quick note, right? As soon as I was getting to the window, I saw this woman staring at me. Now, I just said, "Hey, what's up? Yeah, yo, I don't know why they're laughing, but I just want to chat. That's all. I want a little drink, innit? I mean, I'm a hardcore stone cold guy, but I'm not laughing for nothing. Unless I'm laughing about something, but you know, sometimes I do. But it's summer, so they gotta chill and enjoy themselves, have a little drinking, a little spice and that shit. Yeah, but afterwards, I have no. Afterwards, anyways, that's what I said. Yeah. What could I say, eh? F1 just, some reunions doesn't last that long, right? Look what happened to Lewis Hamilton. 8 years he decided to leave Ferrari. Vettel decided to leave for Aston Martin. No drivers left. Team principal, I never thought to see today they would leave, right? I always leave for a reason, right? But we'll move on. You move on to Lauren McKix, who's actually really good, and Lauren Perrin, who I just heard one video of, to Kimi Räikkönen. Hey, Kimi, slow down, and then telling me, don't shout down my F's. Until this, I'll still enjoy his radio. So, yeah. What is your movie? Anyways, this is one of these weird people. It's not the same people that just do texting. Never mind. I'll talk about it next video. Alright. But yeah, Christan Horner, thank you. And yeah, may the best luck to you for enjoying the next bit of life you have, Red Bull. Alright, so take care now, and goodbye, corner.